According to Ilesanmi, who is engaged to Angela Deem for 90 days, his new home will never be as filthy as Angela Deem's. He cares more than she does. Whereas happily ever after for the former 90-day fiancé. Angela Deem and Ilesanmi were never a good match, as evidenced by the fact that he recently purchased a luxurious home. When the Nigerian man first crossed paths with his American wife on Facebook, he was in his 20s to begin with. As a result of Michael's attraction to Angela's maternal nature toward her grandchildren, he made the decision to pursue a romantic relationship with her. During the second season of 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, Michael extended an invitation to Angela to visit him in Nigeria. He made the proposal to her after they had been together for a couple weeks on end. Angela, on the other hand, did not feel at ease staying in Nigeria, and she so requested that Michael go to the United States once they were married. In the month of January in the year 2020, Michael and Angela tied the knot in Nigeria. In order to submit an application for Michael's spousal visa, Angela traveled back to the United States. The COVID-19 pandemic caused the visa procedure to be delayed, and as a result, the couple's marriage began to develop into a long-distance relationship that was fraught with a variety of difficulties. Angela was able to uncover evidence that Michael had lied to her and cheated on her throughout the course of time. In spite of this, she brought him to the United States of America in the month of December in the year 2023. In February of 2024, Michael left Angela, citing her violent conduct as the cause for his departure. Michael had stayed with Angela for 3 months, during which time he was dissatisfied with the state of her residence, which was disorganized. Although there are a number of reasons why Michael will continue to live a lavish lifestyle, the most obvious reason is that he has developed a taste for the more refined aspects of life. Michael's sense of style and fashion sense have undergone a full transformation over the course of the past several months. At this point in time, he is dressed in fashionable attire, branded headgear, and gold jewelry. In addition to this, he is known to buy expensive things, wear fashionable eyewear, and frequent affluent establishments. When Michael was in Nigeria, he wore traditional African designs on his clothing. However, he is no longer the same person. The cast member of the 8th season of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, has realized his dream of living in the United States and discovered new passions. It's possible that Michael's love aspirations are another reason why he wants to maintain the visual appeal of his property. He is aware that a luxurious residence would enable him to make a good impression on his dates, and that a fashionable man cave would assist him in persuading his romantic interests to spend more time with him or to become intimate with him. Michael possesses a charming personality and is aware of how to captivate the attention of ladies. It appears that he is capable of successfully impressing ladies over the phone, as evidenced by his previous cheating scandals. To improve his chances of attracting better dates and younger ladies, it is possible that he is working to make every area of his life appear enticing. Michael takes pleasure in the American way of life. The modern and lively American way of life is something that Michael takes pleasure in. Throughout the course of the past 10 months, he has shared a multitude of photographs and videos of himself dancing in his living space, as well as shots of himself enjoying upscale restaurants and other establishments. Going out, playing soccer on quality pitches, and going to showrooms are all activities that he enjoys doing. He places a high priority on being a member of his new family in the United States. In light of the fact that Michael is in the United States in order to seek the American dream, it is extremely improbable that he would like to live in a manner that is comparable to Angela's in Hazelhurst. On the contrary, he is more interested in city life and residences of a higher class. Michael's interactions with Angela have been less than ideal on more than one occasion. The first time he moved in with her in Georgia, he became dissatisfied with the disorganized state of her home. As reported by 90-Day Fiancé, Michael posed the question, "Why is it that we have clothes everywhere? And where am I going to put my things?" He asked the camera crew, expressing his annoyance with the situation. It was intimated by him that he had not anticipated Angela's house to be in such a disgusting state. He concluded by saying, "I've been in hotel many times with my wife, but I never realized it was this messy." His frustration with Angela's living circumstances reached a boiling point. The last thing he would want is for his own house to become like hers. Because of the goals he has set for his work, Michael would also want to make sure that his house is in pristine condition. Michael wants to become a social media influencer who is liked by his followers, in contrast to Angela, who is not particularly concerned with the quality of the information she produces or with impressing her audience. He aspires to produce high-quality material for internet users, expand his following on social media, and become more relevant and influential. Putting out content of poor quality from a messy room is not something Michael would want to do. On the other hand, he would prefer to share visually beautiful posts and videos on social media, similar to those that other influencers like Yara Zaya, Mayona Bell, and Pedro Jimeno do. It is clear that Michael is wealthy. Given his current financial condition, Michael would be able to maintain his opulent lifestyle and continue to live a comfortable life in his home. Michael arrived to the United States after making all of the necessary arrangements, in contrast to other foreigners who come to the United States and rely on their significant others. He was able to maintain his independence by establishing relationships in the United States and saving enough money to finance his own living expenses. Michael planned a fundraising event in August of 2024, which resulted in the collection of more than $50,000. In addition to this, he became well-known on social media and established his very own Cameo user account. Michael is currently in a position where he has sufficient funds to maintain his luxurious lifestyle in his magnificent property for the foreseeable future. Michael enjoys indulging in luxurious products, driving fancy cars, and going on experiences that are out of the ordinary. Where is the happily ever after in the well-known 90-Day Fiancé? Each member of the partnership possesses a fully unique profile. Angela enjoys having a good time at parties and being loud, and she frequently refers to herself as the queen that she is. However, she does not prioritize the improvement of other elements of her life, such as her housing circumstances. Michael, on the other hand, is more reserved and unassuming. He shows a preference for novel experiences and luxurious objects, and he is also known for his cheerful attitude and his kindness toward others. Angela's home is a reflection of her wild personality and direct attitude, whereas Michael's home is a demonstration of his calm temperament and his lack of desire to show off and be the center of attention. Because Michael considers his house to be an extension of himself, he will continue to take care of it. He is pleased with his new home since it shows the development he has made over the course of the past 8 years. In order to arrive in the United States, Michael put forth a lot of effort and overcame a lot of obstacles. It was in order to experience the pleasures that are only widely accessible in the United States that he decided to leave his previous life behind. These luxuries include high-paying employment, greater opportunities, fancy cars, and other experiences. Michael moved out of Nigeria in order to raise his standards of living and lifestyle. Is happily ever after possible in the 90-Day Fiancé? Ilesanmi has no desire to live a life similar to Angela's.